Welcome to Real Inner Harmony. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, staring down at an abyss of endless distractions, fleeting pleasures, and wasted potential. The winds of modern life push and pull at you, whispering temptations that promise comfort but deliver emptiness. You want to move forward, to step onto solid ground, to become the person you know you could be, but something holds you back. It's not fear. It's not doubt. It's a lack of discipline. But what if I told you that the path to unshakable self-discipline has been laid out for thousands of years, hidden in the wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophy? Stay with me, because today we're not just talking about willpower or motivation. We're diving deep into a transformative way of life. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand the Stoic approach to self-discipline, but you'll also have the tools to start building it, step by step, in your own life. The Stoics, figures like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, were masters of self-discipline, not because they were superhuman, but because they embraced the art of mastering themselves. They didn't view discipline as a harsh, rigid force. Instead, they saw it as the foundation of freedom. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, often reminded himself, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." His words are a reminder that true power isn't about controlling the world, it's about mastering your response to it. But how do we get there? How do we, surrounded by distractions and bombarded by excuses, cultivate the kind of self-discipline that withstands the tests of life? For Epictetus, the answer began with understanding what's in our control. He taught that we should focus only on what we can govern: our thoughts, our actions, our choices. Everything else, it's noise. And when you free yourself from worrying about the uncontrollable, you create space for focus, determination, and growth. Seneca, too, believed that discipline wasn't about denying yourself joy, it was about choosing what's truly valuable. "It is not that we have a short time to live," he said, "but that we waste a lot of it." Think about that. How much of your day is spent scrolling, procrastinating, or chasing things that don't really matter? Seneca's wisdom reminds us that self-discipline is an act of self-respect. It's choosing to use your time, your energy, and your attention in ways that serve your highest goals. Yet even with these insights, the journey isn't easy. Discipline demands sacrifice. It means saying no when everyone else is saying yes. It means waking up early when your bed begs you to stay. But here's the beauty of the Stoic approach. They didn't view challenges as obstacles. They saw them as opportunities to grow. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, every difficulty you face is a chance to strengthen your discipline. Picture this. You set a goal to wake up at 5 a.m. every day, determined to take control of your mornings and your life. The first morning arrives, and as the alarm pierces the silence, a familiar inner voice begins to murmur. "Just 5 more minutes. It's too early. You deserve a little more rest." The warmth of your bed feels like a magnet, pulling you back into comfort. But this is the exact moment the Stoics spoke about, the battlefield where your willpower is tested and your character is forged. Instead of surrendering to the voice of ease, you pause. You recall Marcus Aurelius's timeless reminder, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." You sit up, placing your feet firmly on the ground, and take a deep breath. That resistance you feel, it's not your enemy, it's your ally. It's the weight that strengthens your mental muscles. By choosing discipline over indulgence, you're not just ticking a box on your to-do list, you're reclaiming your sovereignty. Each time you rise above that fleeting temptation, you're crafting more than a habit. You're shaping a self that is stronger, freer, and closer to the ideal you aspire to be. And as you step into the quiet morning, the world's still asleep, you're reminded that discipline is not a punishment. It's an act of profound self-love, a declaration that your dreams and goals are worth the effort. But let's be real. Discipline isn't built in a single day, nor is it forged in moments of fleeting inspiration. It's not about achieving perfection, but cultivating persistence, brick by brick, through deliberate and consistent effort. Epictetus, the Stoic teacher who transformed his own life from slavery to mastery, urged his students to practice daily, to approach every moment as an opportunity to align their actions with their values. He likened life to a wrestling match, a relentless arena where each day presents a new challenge, a fresh opponent eager to test your resolve. Some days you'll stand victorious, energized by your progress. Other days you'll falter, your confidence shaken by setbacks. But here's the essence of his wisdom. It's not about winning every match. It's about showing up, ready to engage no matter the odds. Think of discipline as a marathon, not a sprint. Each stumble is a lesson, each victory a stepping stone. And as you persist, you'll notice something remarkable. Those once daunting challenges begin to feel lighter, your movements more deliberate, your strength undeniable. Discipline isn't a gift you're given. It's a skill you earn, a muscle you strengthen every single time you choose effort over ease, progress over stagnation. Keep showing up, and over time, you'll realize that the opponent you're wrestling isn't the world. It's the weaker version of yourself you're leaving behind. And here's the truth that many overlook. Self-discipline isn't a burden. It's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. It's not a chain that restricts your freedom. It's the key that unlocks the door to the life you've always dreamed of living. Discipline is the compass that guides you toward your true north, the silent yet powerful force that aligns your actions with your aspirations. Think back to the moments in your life when you felt truly proud of yourself, not because you chose the easy path, but because you faced difficulty head-on and stayed true to your goals. Remember that sense of accomplishment, the quiet yet profound realization that you pushed beyond your limits? That feeling isn't just pride, it's proof of your potential. It's the reward of discipline, a tangible reminder that you're capable of so much more than you often give yourself credit for. Self-discipline allows you to live in harmony with your highest self. It's the voice that whispers, "Keep going," when the world tells you to quit. It's the decision to honor your commitments, even when no one is watching. It's the bridge between who you are now and who you are meant to be. Each time you choose discipline over comfort, you're not just proving your strength, you're sculpting a life of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. And the best part? That power has always been within you, waiting to be embraced. Seneca often spoke about living with intention, about aligning your actions with your principles. He asked, "Are you not ashamed to reserve for yourself only the remnants of your life, and to dedicate to wisdom only that time which cannot be applied to business?" It's a harsh question, but it's one worth asking. Are you living by default, or are you living deliberately? Discipline is the bridge between intention and action, between who you are and who you want to be. Now let's bring this back to you, the unique journey you're on and the life you envision for yourself. Take a moment to reflect. What's one area where you know discipline could transform everything? Is it your health, where consistency could bring vitality and strength? Your work, where focus and dedication could unlock new heights? Or perhaps your relationships, where presence and intentionality could deepen your connections? Whatever it is, remember this. Transformation doesn't require monumental leaps. It begins with small, deliberate steps. As the Stoics wisely taught, focus on the present moment. Don't be overwhelmed by the entire mountain. Start with the stone in front of you. You don't need to overhaul your life in a day, you simply need to begin. Wake up just a little earlier and savor the quiet stillness of the morning. Resist the pull of one unnecessary impulse, a distraction, a craving, a fleeting comfort, and instead choose something that aligns with your higher goals. Each meaningful action, no matter how small, is a declaration of your commitment to growth. These small victories may seem insignificant in the moment, but they are the seeds of profound change. Every time you choose discipline over indulgence, you're rewiring your habits, strengthening your resolve, and building momentum. Before you know it, these seemingly minor acts become second nature. They form a new normal, a version of you that you're proud to be. So don't wait for the perfect time to start. The perfect time is now, and the perfect place to begin is right here, with the next decision you make. The Stoics also remind us to be compassionate with ourselves. Discipline isn't about punishing yourself for mistakes. It's about learning from them. Marcus Aurelius, in his meditations, often reflected on his shortcomings, but he didn't dwell on them. He used them as fuel to improve. He understood that self-discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about striving to be better every single day. So as we wrap up, I want you to take a moment to imagine your future self, the person you'll become if you commit to this path. Picture yourself stronger, more focused, more at peace. That version of you isn't a distant dream. It's within your reach. The Stoics have shown us the way. Now it's up to you to walk it. Thank you for watching. And if this video inspired you, share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to join us on this journey of self-discovery and growth. Until next time, stay calm, stay grounded.